Lift my feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me to go. I wanna sail away, I wanna feel the weightlessness of my soul. I've gotta go all the way to eternity. I will run all the way to see you. I've gotta go all the way through time and space to find my voice, to see you. And I'll come. I've gotta go all the way to eternity. I will run all the way to see you. I've gotta go all the way through time and space to find my voice, to see you, and I'll go.
of the champions, the journey is never easy. It's about pushing limits, overcoming obstacles, and finding strength with every heartbeat. Sometimes your goals seem impossible. But together, we shatter limits. Whatever your sport, whatever your goal, we go beyond your limits together.
We have a dream where equality and equity in sport are possible, where discrimination and lack of support are a past topic, where there are no athletes asking for money on the street to be able to compete or study, and the only challenge they face is fighting for their dreams. They are not alone on this journey. This is how All Player was born in the world of sports marketing. An application converted into a community of support, a family where talent and hard work are the main value. It doesn't matter your background, race, or gender. What matters is your passion for your goals and the desire to succeed. In our world, every blow, every fall, it is an opportunity to get up stronger. Join us on this journey towards a future of sports and gaming, where dreams become reality. Together we can change the game.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Voltage League Season 3 Group Stage Day 12. I am your caster for today, Dom Pingus, with my co-caster, who we've seen many times before, Sir Lamtop, or how I will call him, Owen. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Fine. We're getting a game. We're getting a game today, which is good. We've had a couple forfeits happen today because people have outside fins. That happens, but we're getting one game. That's good enough for me. I'm able to watch some Rainbow Six today, which I signed up for. So I'm in. I'm happy.
Yeah, we do apologize for the delay. A lot of teams had to forfeit, so we started a little bit late today. But we are going to be seeing the two teams for today are going to be Team Unknown versus Lumina Gaming. For those not aware, Lumina Gaming used to be Order 66, one of the strongest teams in the tournament, and it's we're getting very close here for this tournament to it's evolved a lot. All of these teams have gone on each other. We're going to be going into the standings here in a second so we can see them. Team 86 still dominating the leaderboard, followed by Rox Ryzen and ITV Academy, and then Lumina Gaming. Not many things have changed in the past
Yeah.
couple of weeks in terms of standings. A lot of the bottom three are the same ones. They've been kind of swapping between places. Then we've got the top three, which has kind of been the same. ITV Academy has gone up, however. I remember they were fourth last time
Yep,
I
they were.
casted them.
They were. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they've had back-to-back wins with the forfeit as well. Send them right to third place, which good enough for them. Their game, one of the games I casted, they were outstanding. I think it was 7-2. They absolutely dominated.
yeah, absolutely. And in fourth spot now, we're going to be seeing Lumina Gaming, one of today's teams. Are you excited for kind of see
Yeah,
these two teams go against each
yeah,
other?
I'm very excited. I
Yeah,
believe when I did cast them, they lost. Because I think they were playing against like Team 86 or something like that. Yeah. So, but I want to see what they can show us today. Because I'm excited. I'm excited. I think they can do it. And
yeah. Well, I kind of like to meet these players, these teams. I think we have some player cards ready as well. And here we're going to be seeing them unknown and Lumina. Any names that you think people should look out for?
oh god, I'm trying to remember names. I think from Lumina Gaming, if I remember, I think JJ was one of the better players on that. One of the better players. I feel like I
Yeah,
remember
JJ
his
has his
name.
days.
I feel like I remember to seeing his name across the entire time, and I was just shocked of how good he was. But yeah, we got the same. We got the players we usually see. You know what I mean? I can't wait.
Yeah, 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 I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Mm,
Um, for unknown, Park and Jono, from what I remember from the last time that I saw them, were pretty good players. And like you mentioned, Lumina Gaming, JJ, definitely one of those players they want to look out for.
mm,
A lot of names that we recognize. I feel at this point, at this stage, we recognize most of the names, if
yeah.
not all of them. There are still those names which we'll struggle to pronounce.
Of course,
That's just
that
that's just how things go.
tradition at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it's meant to happen. It's God's will. I'm meant to mess up names. That's just my job. I have to mess them up and try.
yeah, absolutely. And I think we are ready to go into game. These teams will have been ready. Um,
um, Map Bam's coming
but
over.
before that, map ban will be coming up.
Yeah, Clubhouse. The Clubhouse being the map that we're going to be playing on. I'm glad. It wasn't. Well, is Clubhouse the one we always see? What's the map we really don't like? It was Clubhouse, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Clubhouse.
It was one of them. Honestly, it's
Oh,
been a while since we've casted together, but I think when we did cast, it was like 4 Clubhouse back to back or some crap like that. It was not a fun time. So we're back. We're back on a map everyone enjoys. We could have had Calf, bro. It was right there. We
yeah.
could have had
I
Calf.
am I am upset to see that. Calf being second to last band that we could have
uh,
seen a cafe.
yeah, that would have been. You'd have loved that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You,
Uh, Clubhouse, most played map by far,
yep.
followed by Oregon, I believe it is,
Yeah,
and
of
then
course. Yeah, then it's one of the others at
yeah,
that point.
and then
Like,
I'm pretty sure it's Bank. That's the third one.
yeah.
I I did have the Wikipedia open somewhere. I seem to have lost it though, so I have no clue. But yeah, definitely one of those three maps. Border got banned immediately, which I'll be honest, I hate Border. I'm not a fan of Border.
You're glad that's gone. I respect that. Yeah, it's not
Very.
really a fun map to watch, in my opinion. It's a snooze fest, I would say. That's what I'd call it.
Yeah, well, Snooze Fest, Clubhouse. Talking about Snooze Fest.
It's all about me
Not
falling
much,
asleep in map round 2. All right, I'll like cut to me. I'll have a blanket out. I'll have a pillow. I'll be laying down.
not much to say whatsoever. But
Well,
that's just how these usually go.
well, with Team Unknown playing, do you reckon Team Unknown have any chance of taking this game?
Realistically, no.
Yeah.
Uh,
Didn't you vote for them?
I did vote for Team Unknown on the OPL, but that was an accident because
Yeah, yeah. Go on.
um I meant to vote for Lumina, but I didn't look at Lumina's roster, so I had no clue who Lumina was.
Mm.
I was like, oh, I'm just gonna vote for Unknown. And then I looked at Lumina's roster. I'm like, oh wait, this is Order 66. Oh, what a bit
Well,
of a troll for my part.
well, I would love to see what Team Unknown got in store. See if they can like give us a close game. That's always a good thing, especially when you're right at the bottom of the standings. It's always you're going into every game knowing you're probably going to lose. It's just good to show from week 1 to now, has there been improvement? have you shown new stuff? Have you tried to learn, or is it just the same after same after same? So I want to see if they can. They don't have to come out and win like 7 rounds. Even four is good. You know what I mean? Like, so. Hopefully, we get to see stuff from that. But it will look like Lumina Gaming will probably take this as. I believe if they win this, they will not go above ITB Academy, but they will be on the same points with them, which is really important because third place is better than fourth.
Yeah, I mean, Team Unknown has definitely improved from the first time that I saw them to now. And Team Unknown is still a good team. All of the teams
Mm,
in Voltage League right now are very good teams.
yeah.
It's just that some teams have the advantage over the other. And I'm not saying that Team Unknown is 100% guaranteed to lose. They
Mm,
definitely have what it takes to kind of take it back. You know, they have that kind of potential to maybe potentially make a comeback. But Team Unknown they've had some difficult situations throughout the whole season, and as you can see right now, they're bottom of the leaderboard with 3 points. They've only won one match, and but at the same time, this could be a benefit for them. They
yeah.
know that they have absolutely nothing to lose. Even if they lose now, they're going to be in the exact same position that they are in.
So
They have
yeah,
nothing to lose. Lumina Gaming, they
and it
do.
and it's always about trying to improve yourself as a team, as a player as well. So they should be looking at this as like, okay, well, when we're not going to be able to get past this because I think everyone has built a gap between NXT and Team Unknown. Now it's for them to, okay, can we just improve as a team, as players? What can we learn from playing against really like some really good players in this? In like you said, in Vulture League, there are some very good teams and there are some very good players. Trying to just learn from them, playing against them, see what stretch you can take, and then to apply for themselves. That's always super important.
Yeah, I completely agree. And then any other teams to look out for you think that could be making a comeback on this leaderboard? You know, like Stacks Cobra Clan, do you think they might be going
That's
up these standings?
I think I when I watched them, I think they were either playing Rocks Horizon or someone like that, and it was just not a good showing because I think Rocks Horizon just they were kind of like just taking their piss in a sense. They really were just dominating that game, but it's always hard to see try and. But I would like to see them. I'd like to see Lumina Gaming and Gardevoir and Stacks Copper Clan like keep this like freeway tie between fourth, fifth, and sixth. I think that's really fun to have like that going into it, like that storyline. Like if Lumina Gaming lose today, it opens up the door for Stacks Copper Clan and then Gardevoir to like take the spot next time they play. So yeah, I think ITB Academy, yeah, they went from like fourth or fifth to like third in like a couple days, like a couple games. I got to give it to them. They shot right up.
Yeah, definitely. And Stacks Cobra Clans, they just have to win one more game, or in
Mhm.
Gardevoir they lose one, and uh, those teams will be going up in the leaderboard. And so many things to talk about, but at the same time, there's not Clubhouse. I have nothing really to say about it.
Yeah,
These teams, we know how they
we'll
play.
see the same setups. We see the
Yeah,
same ones. We'll probably see. There probably be not that many alternations because Clubhouse is a map that's got it all set in stone already. Everything is kind of like already put in place of how you want to play the game. So if we do see anything a bit crazy, I'd love to see if like Team Unknown just pull out like a trump card and just go, this will win us one round solid, and we'll just throw it on the ground because then like maybe we get to see something from them, but we'll probably see the same players as we usually do, the same map bands. We'll probably see what the basement played first, probably Mirror. That's gonna be great. Cade ban instantly because that's gonna happen. So yeah, I'd love to see how. So I want to see if Team Unknown can come into this with any, even if it's one idea or even two that just gets them around. I want to see if they've learned from the last couple games.
I think they have. Team Unknown, they can probably do something very unexpected and catch all of us off guard, especially um Order 60 saying
Mm.
Lumina Gaming. Sorry, I'm
You're
still
gonna,
getting used to
yeah,
calling it.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna get so screwed on that all the time. Order 66, not Star Wars, mate. It's Limited Gaming now. Come on, hurry up, catch up.
yeah. And I think that we are going to have all of the teams right now, so we're going to be able to go into match soon. I
Yeah,
hopefully, I think.
yeah, probably like in a minute, but yeah. Last predictions. We both agree on Lumina Gaming probably going to be the team to win
Yeah,
this.
Lumina
Uh,
Gaming. seven. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna say 7-3.
7-3. Okay. Nicer
Yeah,
than what I was gonna say. We'll just say 7-3 together. I like that. I don't want to be mean. I'll be nice. Let's say 7-3. I want to see if Team Unknown. We just hope for a close game. Like that's always the thing. Sometimes you have a game that's like 7-2, but in reality, it was a clutch. It was a 1v1 that this team lost, and it's like if we want to see if those like fine moments happen today, because I think Team Unknown could be happy if they lose 7-2, and it's like, oh, it was a close game, it was close rounds, like it was individual moments or something went wrong with our strat. So hopefully, but we should be getting to the game soon. But yeah, I'm excited. We got to watch Clubhouse. Now I'm bored.
yeah. Clubhouse.
We
Uh,
love
yeah.
it, don't we? We love Clubhouse. We love it,
Um,
right? We love it. It's a great map. No issues with it. So
yeah.
fun. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's better than when we casted that land together and we had to do Night Haven, and neither of us
Oh
knew
yeah,
any Night Haven callouts.
that was hilarious. Us two trying
So
to cast Night Haven. We're like, what the hell is this map? I
yeah,
don't know.
that was a little bit of a bad day for us.
Yeah,
Embarrassed ourselves in public in front
yeah,
of a crowd. We kind
yeah,
of embarrassed ourselves. Like we have no clue what this map is. We don't know a single call out
yeah.
in here.
No,
We're still
no.
gonna power through
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and
That
we
was
kind of
great.
redeemed
We we,
ourselves
we, we,
in
we,
the
could-
middle
we
match.
recovered on Caf. We recovered on Cafe. We nailed
We
that.
didn't even do cafe, did we?
I think it was Cafe. Oh,
No, on the land it was bank.
oh yes, it was. It was Bank. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Why am I thinking Cafe? We casted Cafe before.
We casted cafe for
Yeah,
both the
that's where
two.
I'm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's where I'm getting confused.
It's
Too many Rainbow Six now. It's all in my brain. They've all like merged together. Like,
yeah. It's been the only cafe I have casted so far.
I just let you take it. I was like, go cafe, your favorite map. Go knock yourself out. Have some
Actually,
fun.
you know what? We might have done cafe that land as well, because surely it was a best of
Yeah, it was a best of
three.
three. Yeah, it went to three maps. It was cafe. Cafe was last map.
Yeah. Okay, it
Yeah.
was. And we just gotten confirmation that all teams are ready. So we are going to be going into the match very, very soon. Clubhouse, here we go. That 17% for Lumina is me, but for Unknown is me, by the way.
Yeah, you're the only person.
I am the
What,
only
what,
person, and it was,
what's the
it
what's
was
the
an,
meme?
it was an
What's the meme?
accident.
If Team Unknown have a million fans, I am one of them. If Team Unknown have one fan, I am one of them. If Team Unknown have 0 fans, I am one of them. That's Pedro. Alright,
Yeah.
let's get to vetoes. Let's get into pick and bat.
All right,
Maverick.
Maverick first ban. Yeah, I mean,
That's common practice, let's be honest. We see that all the time.
absolutely, Maverick can be very annoying. And then Ying or
Ooh.
Capital, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we're kind of going into a little bit of weird bans from usual, but nothing that we haven't seen. We've seen these bans
Yeah.
in Clubhouse before, just not like this together. Usually you might see a Capital and
And then something else. Yeah. I agree.
yeah, like a Dogby or a Ying
Yeah.
or something.
Fenrir. Ooh, we got to leave, but we'll figure that out before we get
I mean,
in.
Fenrir, we mentioned it, very OP. And then most likely, I guarantee it, Tubarão or Kaid. Those two defenders are absolutely broken, especially in Clubhouse. They're overpowered. And unfortunately, we're going to have a DC, so we're going to be going back into cams, waiting for that player to reconnect. Like I was saying, last ban, ideally, most likely should be Kaid or Tubarão. They are very strong, especially in Clubhouse. I'm getting a confirmation. It is actually Asami, so I'm wrong and I'm stupid, I guess.
Yeah. You should just shut up, honestly. Don't speak. Zip it. No, please, actually, I do need you to talk.
Yeah, but my bands made sense.
Yeah, that did make sense.
You can do a lot of time in Clubhouse.
Yeah. Kite is a super common practice, but Azami coming in. So, yeah, Capital Maverick, Fenrir, and Azami are the bands we have seen. Not really that kind of shocked
I mean-
from Kite not getting, you know what I mean?
I am a little bit, because especially in Church and Cash EZTV, you can waste a lot of time if you combo the Kaid and the Tubarão.
Yeah.
Just like an insane amount of time, like at least a minute before they can get any breaches open whatsoever.
Well, I think it would have been Team Unknown to ban Azami because they were the team defending off the start, I believe. So maybe they kind of have an idea of what they want to do. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I am shocked to not see. We got Maverick and Capital, which together is not usually what we see. Lumina
Yeah.
Bandazami. There we go. Lumina Bandazami. Okay, that's good to know. Because I thought it was whatever. But yeah, no, we get to see it. We get the bands out. Maverick, of course, Capital. Yeah. What would you say? Are the bands good for the teams, or what would you say? Would you have liked to see?
They are good. Um, I think for these teams, they're pretty good bands. Actually, they know how to utilize their capital, especially Lumina Gaming. They're a very coordinated team, very well coordinated. Their IGL does a beautiful job as well. Um, so it's I think that they're good. They can
Yeah.
work around it a lot. I think they're good bands. Although unfortunately, I think that player did have a blue screen, so we might be going into a little bit of a break to get it fixed. Hopefully. But I don't know. What are you saying, Owen? What do you think, Sir
Um,
Lamp Jump?
we can send it for a little break as blue screen might take a bit, but we can. Yeah, I say we'll throw it to a break, and we'll be back in a couple minutes when that player gets back in. Blue screens, that stuff happens, technical difficulties, but we'll be back very soon.
All right, sorry about that. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Into the night, city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I can do better. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, light it up. Open your eyes and see the people.
All right, and we are back, everybody. We do apologize for the little bit of the inconvenience. Lumina Gaming did have a PC. It was their blue screen, but everything's ready. I hope everybody is excited. You did have time to get some popcorn and some drinks and whatnot as we go straight into the first round for today's match. Woohoo! Team Unknown gonna start on the defense with a classic Church.
Damn, who would have thought? Not me. I would never think we'd see this. But yeah, we've got the Water Mute, Valkyrie Mirror, and Miami picks coming on out. And usually the common ones, they'll hide, but I thought we might have seen that for the for getting roof panels upstairs, hatches. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, looks pretty. I feel like we have a very normal setup coming on up here.
Yeah, definitely, a bit of a standard setup into blue. We're gonna get the Warden, the Valkyrie, the Mute, and the Wamai, nothing too crazy,
Yeah.
all just a little bit standard for this map. I think that these first rounds we're just gonna be seeing very standard stuff. Lumina Gaming with the attack, however, they're pulling off a little bit of a weird thing, a mission with the new operator. I have no clue what he does to
This is a entirely new operator. Alright. We should probably research that, but first kill already gone out to Lumina. Hey, his own teammate, he's gonna get the first kill, but does get traded after this goes down to if that was. I'm trying to just look at names here, but not worry about it. But it is 4-4. Habana's gonna be able to get the hatch for blue room now, and we're back gonna blow at 2:15, and it is a 4v4. Drone's gonna come out. Valkyrie is spotted on the staircase, and still sticking about, but has been spotted. Yeah, still here. Drone goes, gonna start running away now, and Valkyrie cam spotted on. And Habana is gonna be blowing up hatch for bar room as well. 2 minutes gone. I don't think there's any roamers as well, right? No roamers.
No, they're not really playing a comp that you can really roam in, unless you're playing Valkyrie, or maybe you might be able to go in a little bit for roam, or the Warden if you're feeling a little bit risky and you want to play a little bit pushed up, but usually you want to play in that anti-flash position. And I searched it up real quick. A mission is playing Striker. Now, I didn't know what the operator did, but apparently he has no unique gadget. He just has like all of these secondary gadgets like Breach, Claymore, Nades, Impacts, Hard Breach, Smoke, and Stun.
Oh, so he's a utility guy. Okay, that might actually be super useful for teams.
He's kind of like Recruit, but with better guns and sights.
Yeah, but we're already going to see Nixon drop on in as Wet does take down. I'm not going to be able to say his name, but coming out on Church, and he's able to get a two-piece as he going to start planting diffuser. 2v3 now. Anything going to happen? They've got a very good hold here, and this is looking difficult for Team Unknown to take, but they're able to get killed. Diffuser doesn't go out, and this is that's now 1v2. And Pac exactly knows what he is, and Mission's going to be looking for this fight. He is being pinned out right now, and Park, what can you do for us, buddy? I think he knows he's ready for it. The pre-fire coming out. Doesn't have his C4, no C4 with utilities to use. Will he be able to win this? And now this is just a run around who's going to be able to win this fight. And this is looking super intense right now. And he does go down Pack with the 2-piece, but could not finish it. And Mission takes it. Oh, that was super close. Woo! Damn, I thought Lumina Gaming were going to clean wipe that, but Team Unknown did put up a fight as he was trying to get the diffuser down and did get pushed. Damn. That's the type of stuff we talked about. We hope for this close game, don't we?
We do. That was pretty close round. Lumina, however, going to take it. And unfortunately, there's going to be a little bit of a disconnect from Wet. He did ask for a pause. I'm going to guess technical issues once again. That does happen.
What can we say?
A fair amount of time.
Technical issues.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
Technical issues did happen, but that was a good first round. We got one round in. Hey, that's a good start.
yeah, we did get the first round in. And Lumina's going to take it, which, winning your first attack round, pretty good. That is what you want, ideally.
It's pretty important. It was kind of shaky near the end there. The diffuser guy planned the diffuser wasn't really covered that much. And I feel like Illumina Gaming did mess up there, but Team Unknown, I feel like the guy who died Blue Room should have tried to stay alive a little bit longer, but I get it. He doesn't really know where last is, and he's kind of want to try and help his teammate, but the Mission does take it against Park, who dropped a 2-piece, I believe. It was he went mad on that last, trying to take that round there, but that was a close round. Like we talked about, we hope for these close rounds.
Yeah. And production is confirming that it was an FPS drop from the side of Wet, which is why he had to unfortunately leave the match, but he will be back soon. We're not sure how soon, as he has to restart his game and all that stuff. Anyone that plays Siege knows that lots of issues. You have to restart your game every single time. For the past 3 weeks or 2 weeks, the servers have been down as well. Many people haven't been able to play or make custom servers or anything. I know a lot of productions, they get canceled because of that. It's the Siege moment. Ubisoft, my favorite indie company.
I was about to say, good for them. They're not playing Siege. I'm only joking, but these things do happen. But it is probably going to get sorted soon. Probably a couple more minutes, but hopefully we get to see Team Unknown continue, and hopefully a little bit of a stronger defense. If this Illumina Gaming were 1 minute and 30 seconds, and they were in sight already. They had diffuser down. It felt like they were there quick. So hopefully Team Unknown were able to stop that. They will probably go back to the same spot church, as they didn't win there. So we're probably going to see that happen again. So hopefully they can take that, have a little chat between themselves. Okay, what do we want to do? Because it almost worked out, but it was heroics that got them there. But sometimes you need that. But I want to see what Team Unknown can do. And we do have some replays here.
Yeah, like you mentioned, it was very close. This is going to be a longer replay than what we saw earlier.
Yeah.
But Nixon with a beautiful double kill. And like you mentioned, it all happened very quickly. It was close round, mainly because of the trades. But Lumina Gaming got inside there very, very quickly. The hatches and everything were open. And unfortunately, Sir Pega did die in blue, which, he kind of threw a little bit off. And then he had this little ring around the rosy 1v1. It was very, very close.
I don't think there's really much you can do minus hit your shots. If you're this isn't really on how much util. It's just about can you win it. I think Pac doesn't have to be the one being aggressive there. I think he could have played that a bit more passive. He is the defender, so he has to wait for Emision to take that into him. But I get it. You're feeling it. You got the 2 kills. You want to take the third. That's with a microscope. That's what we're looking at. But here we go. We're right on in it. We're back, baby.
Yes, sir. And we are back into church once again. These teams, they keep doing the same things over and over again.
Actually, Pedro, there is a change. There is a Solus.
There is a Solus. But I'm not seeing any denial for these hatches whatsoever.
Nope, that's what we're not seeing right now. But maybe this is a place Solus might be able to kill them if
Solus
Solus is pretty
Yeah.
strong. Let's be honest.
Salis is gonna go on the roam
Yeah.
on top floor here. She's gonna be playing in office and stuff, and can make a more of an impactful play than we saw earlier.
Yeah, but I really want to see now. Maybe this change could really help Team Unknown, but they got to be super careful, I think, because Limited Gaming do seem to have that pace. Is Ash is already in the building. Ash is here, guys. She's already here. 2 seconds in. She actually spawned here, if no one realized. But drones. Ash is going to be super careful, as there is someone in this room, but she will probably drone it out. And she does clear. She knows Warden's there and doesn't really go for the fight, but Mutant, Pega and Pack do back off. Yeah, Hatch is going to go again. Her banner is going to be completely for free.
And Sir Pig are gonna go down to Winnie. I think that was that's meant to be. I don't know who that is. What is that?
Winning ace.
I don't even know who that player is. I can't see that.
Oh god. Alright, Winnie being able to take down, I think, yeah, a Mute, and now this is looking super difficult as flashes are coming in and a load of Util feel like the push, but Wet being able to get one now as there is 3v4. I feel like we might see a bit of slowdown for just a second, but Ash is here. Ash is going to be ready for the swing.
2 players down. Missing going to take some damage. Wet going to find a player though. He's going to find that double kill. Park. He's getting into fight from tunnel, but unfortunately he's going to go down to Nixon, making it a 2v3. But I'm missing. Going to find that nade kill against Wet. It is all down to Usta, this Valkyrie, this man. 1v3 will be able to clutch it. There's 1 minute left on the clock, but it is not enough as Reax is going to find Usta, and that is second round for Lumina Gaming. And I think that's not even a new operator. I think Striker's just recruit, but they reworked recruit or something.
Oh god.
Which I apologize for not knowing. I'll be honest. I haven't looked at the patch notes yet.
Yeah. We have not looked.
I am on holiday, so
yeah. Pedro's on holiday.
I had other priorities.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Guy's on holiday. Leave him. He's in Spain, guys. All right, and he's going Korea. So look at big guy over here. But no, as we do see, as Lumina Gamer take that, and that was pretty easy, I would say. Team Unknown, they did try and put up a fight in that 3v5, but they did take it to a 3v3, but it just all still felt like Lumina Gaming had all the time in the world to make that round theirs. They felt like there was no jeopardy for them.
Yeah, and Team Unknown, they've decided they're going to try something different. Obviously, Church not working for them whatsoever. So going to the next best site for them, which is bedroom and gym. And standard defense, once again, that we're going to be seeing. We're going to be seeing the smoke. We're going to be seeing the bandit as well. A little bit of an extension into cash CCTV, which is what you usually want to do when you're defending in here.
Yeah, and we see Striker for both teams, the new operator that has just come out.
I think it's, I searched it up, it's Striker for attack and it's Sentry for defense.
Yeah, okay, there we go, yeah. The new characters, by the way, new characters. Just came out.
I don't know, it's just such a weird...
It is a weird change, I don't get it. But anyway,
they've gone through like 16 recruits by now. I lost track of them.
I'm still on Jackal, alright? We're going to see them reach this as Mute does. Throw a gas canister that goes way too far, and they're going to rotate instantly. They're not going to be here, but look at this though. They're going to clear out Team Unknown. They're going to know when no one's here. Lumina Gaming have changed the way I think they want to go attack this. They're just creating so much confusion right now, Lumina Gaming. 2 minutes in, and they've just 1 minute in, and they've already just opened up so many access points themselves.
Yeah, like, I don't even know. Like, Lumina Gaming is just opening every single angle that they humanly possibly can. They've been doing this for a while, but as I say that, Jonah going to find JJ, as Park is going to find another one as well. Nixon making a 4v2, making 4v3. Raxus and in Park, Wet finds Raxus. I am stuttering over my words, but it does not matter. 4v2, it's all going downhill. Lumina Gaming, what happened? You lost so many players so quickly. You had everything going for you. You opened so many angles, so many different places that you could attack from. Make the defenders nervous, but the defenders did not fall your attack, that they not get nervous. Now, you just play the waiting game. Yellow pinks are going to be coming out, but it doesn't even matter. C4 being threat, but he's not even going to throw it. He doesn't have to. It's, you know, 2v4. That nade, unfortunately, going to miss. And Iwani going to find a double kill. He's just going to side. He's going to get taken down by Ustam, getting a 2v1. It is all down to Missing. He's the last player. He knows there's one player in bathroom. He's, oh my god, he's gonna be able to find Serpega, but barely. Shotgun gonna come out, and he's gonna find Usta. Lumina Gaming. What was that round?
What the hell? How have they had a 4v2 right in their hands and they just threw it? Why are you playing laid down in Rainbow Six Siege, guys? You do not do that. And god damn, they just absolutely clean house. The push coming in from both players just to take the advantage. And oh my god, Team Unknown, you're kicking yourselves if they're them. You had the advantage, you had it in your hands, and somehow it gets to a 1v2 and you lose it. Like, that is super, super upsetting if you're them.
That is very upsetting, I have to say. Lumina Gaming had all the chances to win that at the beginning, and then they should have lost it. They lost 3 players almost immediately.
Yeah.
It was kind of a massacre there, I have to say. Team Unknown.
They cleaned house.
They could have, you know, they could have won it.
Yeah, they had 3 kills. They had the 2 out there. I think they killed 1 on the roof. They had such a good advantage, and they just kind of threw it away in a sense. Like, you're kicking yourselves if you're them.
But Lumina, you know, they're going to take that advantage. They're just going to jump straight into sight, and you know, Igni, I don't have no clue how to pronounce that name. That name is actually throwing me off.
What name is it?
Igni, like
Igni.
I'm just gonna say it. Anyway, IW. That's what I'm gonna say from now on.
No, I-dubs. Fuck that guy.
But we have to talk about Lumina Gaming going 3-0 on attack. They're guaranteed at least a 3-3 into the second half,
and
when they're gonna be defending.
And they're definitely looking for more here. And Fakir and Ace. Oh, I really like what Lumina Gaming have done. They've created so many entrances to just try and confuse Team Unknown. But Team Unknown now, they've got to be super careful, as Lumina Gaming do prep, and they do believe they want to start taking into this server room. Roman is coming out. I think Falc's going for a little look, see what they can try and find. But Bandit Trick does work out as well. They're able to Bandit Trick. And Pac also getting the first kill on Weenie, which is absolutely huge. But does he realize that IQ's already made the entrance in? He does not, and he does go down as Serpega, not really paying attention to what's going on, and just loses the sight of the player. And now server room is taken for Lumina Gaming, but also is here. But trade does come out 3v3. Now Pac, you are in corner, but Wet also goes down to JJ, and now 2v3. John and a Pac. These 2 guys have done pretty good so far. Pac being one of the best players on this team. What can we see?
Oh, but Nixon is going to find Park. He's going to be the last man alive, Jonah, but unfortunately not going to be enough, as Nixon going to find that sweet double piece with very low HP. Another round for Lumina Gaming, and that was almost a flawless round, I believe. Lumina Gaming 4-0. This is not looking good for Team Unknown. Losing 4 rounds in a row on defense in this Siege meta, not a good look. And we still haven't gotten a timeout from them. I'm not too sure what Unknown here is going to try and do. We're going to see another Church Arsenal attempt. It's going horribly most of the times. You know, Team Unknown seems to be really struggling with delaying any execution from Lumina. Lumina's just allowed to do whatever they want. They can open as many walls and hatches as they want, and Team Unknown is just letting them take it. Kaid is in play.
I don't get why Kaid isn't being picked. I know it's, even if it's a 2-second fin, it's just to try and delay it as much as you can, because it just feels like Illumina Gaming 1 minute in, they have everything they want. They have every point, every entrance, and for Team Unknown, you've got to try and stop that the best way you can, because this is looking pretty dire for them right now. They've had good moments. Some of these rounds have been close, but the rounds that have been, like, it's 4v2, you should be winning that round. It shouldn't be a loss. That's a round you've got to win, and I think if for Team Unknown, they have to show, they have to do better right now. They have to.
Yeah, a little bit more of, you know, time wasting, maybe going a little bit of a roam if you're confident enough, or just go absolutely time wasting into sight. You have the options. I mean, now we're gonna be seeing the smoke, which could work very well if they want to waste a little bit of time, keep those canisters in play. But we're still not really seeing that. These hatches already open, 2 minutes and 27 seconds still left in the clock. But Wet knows that this player is on the drone. Engagement will be happening real soon. But Lumen are going to find the first blood. Rexes against Jono.
He is going for a little bit
Wet.
of a peek here, and but Wet. He is being super careful, but he able to get one. Does go down. Is he looking for second? He knows exactly where he is, but doesn't find the kill. But will he try and kill the person that's down? Oh, Wet, you are so trapped in here, buddy. What can you do for me? You're able to put damage onto Ash, but Ash is still alive. It's a 5v. This probably goes flawless as Nixon. He's still alive right now. Now there's 3. Pack, what can you do for us, guys? 2 guys are low. There is a chance you can win this, but it's looking super dangerous right now for Team Unknown.
No, I like that way more from Team Unknown. I like the
Yeah,
play
yeah,
that
yeah.
Wet was going for. He damaged 3 people. He managed to knock one down. Well, he didn't manage to damage 3. He knocked one down, got Ash to 19 HP, but still, that could have been a very good play. Unfortunately, he did choke a little bit. He did, get stuck on the wall as well, and he did get punished for that. But JJ gonna find the double against Park. 2v5, Team Unknown.
Oh no.
It's all going downhill, and Serpega goes down. All down to Usta. Not looking very good. 1v5, will he be able to do it? They're all pushing him. He's gonna be able to manage to find one, but through blue, Amison is going to find one, and that is another round for Lumina Gaming.
Oh god, this is
Wow.
looking super bad for Team Unknown. They did so much damage, but it just feels like Lumina Gaming are just being able to find these kills. They're winning these like important rounds. They're winning these swing rounds all the time, and Team Unknown they can find no way to counter this, and it is. I like the idea of being more aggressive there. It isn't a bad idea to be more aggressive. Try and take those fights. Be the one who initiates them, but you have to kill them as well. You cannot take fights and lose. When you do that situation, you're all in, and you have to win it. Because if you don't, you set your team up in a 3v5 situation, and that is impossible odds for Team Unknown.
Yeah, that was a little bit better. I like that roam way more.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of things that you could do to waste time. I'm glad to see the Goyo here coming into play. I think Goyo would be a good pick with the smoke as well. I still would like to see a Kaid or two, but
Yeah.
I think would be almost essential here for these plays. And Warden maybe as well, but Mute, I don't really see the point. Why are we bringing the Mute to church? We haven't used him.
Yeah.
We found no use with the Mute whatsoever.
Yeah, we have found 0 use for this move. I feel like a Kaid would be super important here, but look at the pressure already. Dokupi, he's looking for this fight. Are you going to be ready? If you shoot the drone, they exactly know where you are. Mute, are you going to be ready for Dokupi to come around this corner? You're not paying attention.
Well, I don't know. We might be seeing an engagement.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
soon.
look at this. Jono
And
already
then
goes
one is going to
down,
find
and-
Jono.
Oh.
We're going to see 2 waves coming from JJ and Usa, but JJ going to be able to find that kill. And immediately, so quickly into the round, it is a 3v5. Park still up here in this play. Wet going to be able to find Nixon Holler.
Oh my god.
But unfortunately, everyone in sight is just going to die. It is all down to the last roam. Park.
Look,
I don't think he can do this.
No.
He's going to be pushed from stairs as well. But JJ going to find Park, and that is going to be another round for Lumina, making it a 6-0. Going into match point Lumina, this could be almost a flawless match for them, winning 7-0. And the way that things are going, I'm fully convinced that it's going to happen. This 7-0 is coming.
yeah, this 7-0 does feel like it's about to happen, and for Team Unknown, it's pretty upsetting. I feel like they were just too stuck in their ways on that defense, not going for that Kaid. I don't even think Kaid wins them, but I feel like trying to stick with what's working, and it wasn't working. And some of those swing rounds, like, it's been super upsetting for them, because they should have had one at least in that 4v2, but they kind of did just throw it away. And I do believe Lumina Gaming will probably take this defense, as their defense is probably much stronger in how they set up, and confidence that they have now to go into this map, they're probably gonna just go for peaks, take all the fights they want. They do not care. They know they're going to win this. They have 6 attempts to do so. They don't mind if it goes to 4-6. They'll just still win it out. They've got that confidence in them.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and, we're gonna the defense setup that we're seeing pretty standard. We're gonna see the footballs as well. A Team Unknown is just letting Lumina do whatever they want.
Yep.
Lumina is just going in there, taking the spaces they want. Unknown's just giving it to them for free. Lumina, they don't have to worry about time whatsoever.
Look at this.
They've been able to get everything open almost immediately, but wow, Lumina Gaming feeling very confident with a spawn peak straight off the bat. Unfortunately, not going to pay off, but they're showing that they're not scared to be aggressive, which they have no reason to be scared. They are 6-0 after all. And they've kind of decided they're going church, but most of them are up here. You see that player drop, he's going to be able to find one. Rex is going to find Wet. That is the opening kill for Lumina Gaming. First blood goes their way.
Like I talked about, the confidence that Lumina Gaming are going to have against Team Unknown right now. You have to be perfect on this round, but if you're Team Unknown, but you just have not been. You're 3v5, and this is looking dire already. You have to pull out a miracle, and I just don't think there's a miracle left in any member of this team to do this.
No, I'm hoping that Team Unknown falls for the frost mat. We still have not seen
We have not, have we?
kill.
But look at these angles that they're finding. Like,
What?
they're just Lumina Gaming. They're just absolutely kind of bullying Team Unknown right now, and it's kind of unfair as they're constantly annoying them in every way. And look at this, the pressure they have. They have so many guys just up here. They're just taking all the fights they want, all the engagements. They're just not even scared.
Oh yeah, these players are just ever double kill
And
for
look at
IW.
this. Oh,
He's gonna
God.
find that triple kill.
Wait.
Jonah going to find the first kill for Unknown. This could be the underdog. Jonah is gonna find a double kill against the mission. 16 HP. He's the last man alive. What he wants to do is gonna run through the door, but unfortunately Nixon going to find Jonah, and that is going to be a GG's. That is officially the fastest match I have witnessed in Voltage League, ladies and gentlemen.
That was great.
Flawless victory for Lumina Gaming. Congratulations to today's winners, Lumina Gaming. Let's give it up for them, and as well a GG's for Team Unknown for today's match.
Yeah, at least we got one match, and it was a quick one, but like some of these rounds that we're gonna see, Lumina Gaming did just clear house and were clearly just a better team. But Team Unknown, that 4v2, I'm going to bring her up. This here, why are you laying down, Jono? That's one of those mistakes that you're gonna just be like, why did I do this? And a shotgun kill as well. I think that's like salt to the wound. I think that's really just salt to the wound right there. But some of these kills from Lumina Gaming were just clean, and yeah, 7-0. It just shows that they were the better team and the win. Look, JJ, no one saw that, alright? We didn't replay or anything for you. Don't worry about it.
we totally didn't even edit it to go in a slow-mo on
we
it.
we did not. No, none of us saw that. That was, Lumina Gaming, 7-0. Damn. You said 7-3. I kind of backed you. What did I back you? I'm never listening to you again.
I said I wanted to be nice, but unfortunately.
We were being nice. We should not. What this has taught me, never be nice.
No. Team Unknown, that was, kind of a GG's. Well played for both teams.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are very sorry that we couldn't get any more matches today. The rest of all of the other 3 teams had a forfeit, which is just really bad luck, I guess. So we had to spectate the very last match, and it might have not been the most entertaining, but it was definitely a match worth to watch. And
well, it's the quickest
I
one.
do have
So
to say,
we're in and out.
I mean, I do have to say, Team Unknown, despite what it looked like on this match, they have improved quite a lot. I saw a lot of improvements from when they originally started playing into the tournament, and I can see that they've definitely been practicing and trying all this stuff. And Lumina Gaming, well, congratulations to Order 66 for getting picked up.
Deserved, apparently, because Jesus, they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, gotta give it to him.
I don't know the org that well of Lumina, but I saw that you follow them on Twitter, but still, congratulations to them. They're all very good players, so I'm glad that they managed to find a little org to call their home. But yeah, I think that's all for me for now.
I think that's all for us. I think I think that is
Well,
everything for us today.
in that case, a thank you to production, a thank you to the viewers at home, and a thank you to my co-caster. And as well, very special thanks to our sponsors who make all of this possible. And thank you to everyone involved in this beautiful, beautiful Voltage League.